the one, the only, Ben Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun to Lean On. Today we're doing Siman Reish Mem Gimel and Orach Chaim 243. I want to talk about, this Siman talks about basically if you have a store, if you have a spa, you're not allowed to rent it out just Shabbos, right? You're not going to work on Shabbos. You want to rent it out on Shabbos, even though technically renting it out is not a mir la'akum. A mir la'akum would only be if I hired a worker and say, work for me. You know, it's my store on the Sabbath, but work for me. If I rent it out to somebody every Sabbath, every Shabbos, it belongs to the other person. So then that's not called a mir la'akum. We'll have to discuss that why it's not mir la'akum. The really Gemara says schirus is lo kana. Because you rent something, it's not really yours. Technically, it is a mir la'akum. Whatever reason here, it's not a mir la'akum because in some respects, schirus is kind of machlokas. Schirus is kind of the Gemara. We have in the passage schirus is not kind. Renting something does not make you the owner, but technically, in some aspects, it is more of an ownership than if I really own it and I just tell a worker to work and to earn profits for me on Shabbos. So you're allowed to do that by certain things. If it's in a case where it's a type of business that's normally rented out for different days of the week, you can do that. But if it's not a place like that, so it's called a Jewish person, and people think that you did Amir Lakum. You didn't do Amir Lakum. It's not Amir Lakum to tell him to work because he rented it out. But if it looks like that, it's called a Jewish place. People aren't accustomed to people renting it out for the Sabbath, so they'll blame you. They think you did Amir Lakum, which is a problem, Maras Ayin, right? It looks like you're doing an Isser. So what about if you violate the Isser Maras Ayin? Can you take the profits? You rented it out. If you go ahead and hired a non-Jewish person, you paid him by the hour to work for you on the Sabbath, you can't take the profit in that case because you violated the knas. They made a knas, amir la'akum. You can't benefit from it. However, if there's maras ayin, just maras ayin, the question is, machlo, two opinions over here. The Beis Yosef, the name of the Gaonim says it's mutter, and the Mordechai is zasur. The Ramah leaves off that you can't take the profit. Now, what are they arguing about? I think they're arguing about whether the question of Maras Ayin is that Isser D'Oraisa, Isser D'Rabbanan. We learned in Masechus Shkalim in the Mishnah, the source for Maras Ayin, right? He said, Nekim Beinei Elokim Ba'adam, saying benching. You have to be clean in the eyes of God and also in the eyes of people. You can't look at it. Is that Midoraisa, Isser D'Rabbanan? There's a pasuk in the Torah, and there's a pasuk in the Nevi'im. Now, Nevi'im have, and Ksuvim don't have the level of D'Oraisa, but in the Torah, it has level D'Oraisa. So we said the pasuk that Maras Ayin is D'Oraisa. Why does it matter if Maras Ayin is D'Oraisa or D'Rabbanan? Because if it's just D'Rabbanan, Maras Ayin D'Rabbanan, here the Isser is Maras Ayin on a D'Rabbanan. Amir L'Akum is only Asr Mid D'Rabbanan, potentially. So the money that you earned from Maras Ayin on Amir L'Akum is a trade D'Rabbanan. It's Gzeira L'Gzeira. It wouldn't make a Gzeira L'Gzeira. But we pasuk and Maras Ayin is D'Oraisa. Chashad, like I mentioned the distinction in Maras Ayin and Chashad. Chashad is people think you didn't do a mitzvah, like Ner Chanukah. Maras Ayin is people think you did an Isser. That is more severe. Chashad is only D'Rabbanan, Divrei Kabbalah. Maras Ayin is actually Midoraisa, we paskin, and therefore Maras Ayin on a D'Rabbanan is one D'Rabbanan, and therefore they said forbade you from partaking of the wages that you earned. That's what I like to suggest over here. I hope you enjoyed today's share. See you on the next one.